People constantly ask me, how do you make your stuffing and sausage rolls? It's the same principle, the perfect sausage roll. Sausage meat, eggs, cranberries, salt and pepper, and loads of onions. It is as simple as that. You simply get the sausage meat, put it in a bowl, put cranberries on top, chop them up, dried cranberries of course, get some red onions, they give the sweetness, very, very important. Put those in with some other onions, white onions of course, they're there too. Just take ordinary large onions, chop them up, put them in. 5 eggs in this for 5 packets of sausage meat. So just use whatever sausage meat you want. Actually, you don't have to use the best. Sometimes the slightly cheaper sausage meat has more sort of fat in it, so it makes it more crispy. It's the same principle, whether you're making the best stuffing ever or you're making the best sausage rolls ever. You simply mix this together. So there you go, it's properly mixed together. Cranberries, white onions, red onions, salt, pepper, 5 eggs, 5 packets of sausage meat, and that all mixed together, and it's the same base for both sausage rolls and your stuffing. So let's do sausage rolls first. Why anyone would bother making their own pastry is beyond me. I would not bother. Simply get the pre-made puff pastry, it'll be fine. Of course, you roll it out, it's ready done. Then you need to get yourself a baking tray and grease it, of course, put some lard in there and it will be fine. Next, we get the sausage meat and roll it out in little lines across here. So next, we need to cut the pastry. Very simple, just go like this. Get your knife, put it somewhere close because that will be enough. Okay, put that down there. And then of course, we take the egg that we just made, rub it this way, get a little more, put it there, put it on the top, and then we make our sausage rolls by rolling over the pastry like this. More egg, rub that over the top like that, because that's obviously going to fall on this flap here. Take the sausage roll, push it back, push it back, and then we slowly and gently roll the sausage roll down like this, and there we go. A sausage roll ready for cutting. Now I like to be pretty dainty, so in my experience I would chop them about 1 inch each, which as we know ladies is about this much. And we go like this, like this, like this, like this, and there you go. You have the perfect sausage roll. It's stuck together here, look, like this. You can even undo it and put it back together. And then we're going to put them all on a tray that's been greased. So this is what we've made from 1 pack of pastry, puff pastry of course. We now need to do the old egging on the top to give them some shine, so you don't have to be too precise. Somebody once said to me, why aren't they all exactly the same shape? Well, of course we don't want them exactly the same shape, because if they were, they'd look like M&S sausage rolls, and there's no point wasting your energy making them. Part of the joy of the sort of rustic look of homemade food and sausage rolls is that they're all slightly different. And just put 2 little scores in each. Really simple, really quick. We don't need to be too fancy about this. It's not exactly cordon bleu gastroenteritis cooking, is it? We do that. There we go, last few. And the last 2. Then you put them in the oven for 20 minutes on 200, well, between 180 and 200, and they'll cook great. So here we go, 20 minutes later, hopefully, as the steam covers my camera, these will now be done. There you go, sausage rolls. So there you go, the perfect sausage rolls. They don't even stick to the thing, they're nice and puffy, full of delicious sweet flavour, perfect for Christmas. And you can do them on the day, reheat them, and there you go. If you haven't got a shiny top and a crispy bottom, they're not cooked. So do check that the bottom is crispy. If it's not, the pastry is not cooked. These are perfect. So let's just check one more. And this one. And there you go, delicious. Marvellous. Right, there you go, perfect sausage rolls. Made in under an hour, let's face it, by the time you've got your prep and cooked them and then got them on the cooling tray. They look delicious. Have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas.